But I'm live. Ooh, I gotta watch that. You can't know when you're live on YouTube anymore because YouTube tinkers and ruins stuff. And before you know it, you're live and you don't even know you're live. How are you doing, everybody? I better share this in my Facebook group. It's called Not Leaving Las Vegas, and it's a group for people who enjoy Las Vegas. My name is Steven, and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I thought we would open up the phones, as they used to say back in the old radio days, to some uncensored Las Vegas chat. What are we going to chat about? Whatever you want to chat about is the answer, my friends. You guys have a topic, you want to give me a question, I'll do my best to answer it, and we'll do our best to make the stream go at least a little bit. Look at that, there's some people in the chat finally. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Albert Alvarado is here, Reno's here, HD Anthony, Johnny Blazo, Brianna Fu, Suze, Jerry 101, Margarita Gonzalez, Reno, Kevin Berg, William Garcia, Chris C, Rich L, Steve is here, John Ferreira, Georgia May, Debbie Omad, Jennifer Soria, Eduardo Castaneda. You think the Rio will get torn down and a baseball stadium will be built? Absolutely not. I don't think there's any money anywhere for anything like that nowadays. And even if they did, they would need a hotel near it. So why wouldn't they just tear down part of the convention center and put it where that was? And the Rio is strategically placed in a terrible spot on Flamingo, and it's close to the interstate, but not near an interstate on-ramp. So it is near an interstate on-ramp. I totally lied to you, but it's not in a very good one. It's not a big, huge one like they have in other parts of town. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Oh yeah, the Knights are on. Let me go and stream the game while this is happening, because I am not watching the game, and that's a horrible, horrible thing to do, isn't it? Let's mute this site entirely and let us see what we can see. I hope I don't get shocked personally in a negative way. Ooh, it's 1-0 Chicago. See? I knew it. I would jinx the team. Can you talk about the history of Caesar's Palace and all of its expansions, William? I can in a video I will do about Caesar's. I already did. I am already working on a video about Caesar's right now. Okerland, thank you so much. Okerland, boom. Thank you so much. Fernley, Nevada, Honey Co back from Pla after 3 months lockdown in Conception, Tarlac. I don't know what you're saying, Ron. I know those are words. I know Fernley, Nevada is a place. Honey Koback, I don't know what that is. After Philippines? After 3-month lockdown in Conception, Tarlac. So you went down to Fernley, Nevada. You're back, Ron. You were in Conception, Tarlac, which is in the Philippines. Is that what that is? I hope I didn't get it too wrong. Good evening, Stephen. Looking forward to a great stream. That makes one of us. I don't know what kind of good news I have for you in the tank right now. It's, why do I have the same topic? I suck so bad. I was supposed to say uncensored chat, Vegas chat, uncensored. Ask me anything. Oh my God, I suck at this so much because YouTube changed everything. It used to be that I would get a window saying, what do you want your chat to say and be about? Now I don't get anything, and I just get, YouTube. You make me want to retch. Steve, I know what Philippines is. Believe it or not, I've been there a few times myself. I'm so happy you stayed inside tonight. Too dang hot. It's up to 117 in Southern Highlands. That is very hot. It's 104 degrees right here at nighttime, mind you. It is what it is. Ask me a question. Ask me anything you want to ask me, but don't ask me that. Robert says, from Seattle, like the background of Fremont Street in front of the D. Hope it is like that for my 50th birthday on May 14th, 2021. I hope it's like that too, but it's not like that right now, and it might not be like that for a while, and I don't like that. Yeah, Honeyco, wife Angelina. Oh, Honeyco, you were speaking Taglish, man. I didn't notice it, Ron. My bad. Taglish is where you take a little bit of Tagalog and you spice it up with a bit of English, and I don't speak either of those languages very well, English or Tagalog. Oh my God, sorry about that, Ron. It's like, I know those are words. I should know those words, derp. PH is not even listed on Caesar's website anymore. It looks like it will only open if they sell it. What do you think? Well, I don't know about that. Let's look at Caesars.com/book, which is the site that I showed you guys just a week ago. And when I showed you guys how to get $10 rooms online in Vegas, and it worked just fine back then. So let's see. I want to go to Vegas. I want to stay in August. I'm going to click on search and see what we can see. And I'm searching hotels. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to go to flexible dates. Flexible dates, August, search. And yeah, there it is, Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood seems to be wanting to be opening Thursday, August 27th is what they have their first room rate as. So It's not on one site, but I could sure book a room for Planet Hollywood tonight if I wanted to. And I do believe you didn't see it. Maybe it wasn't there. I don't know, but it's certainly available if you wanted to possibly book it. Rain occurred up in Big Bear, Running Springs, and other areas. Yeah, we had the threat of rain clouds today. It was more humid than usual in Las Vegas. Why am I buffering? I don't know. Am I buffering to anybody else out there in YouTube land? I have a perfect stream. It looks like I have excellent condition according to YouTube. If I'm buffering, you might want to refresh the stream. Are there any buffets open? Sure, we have No, we don't. Oh, we have, which one? Planet Holly? No, they're not open. What else? Mirage isn't even open. The hotel itself isn't open. Main Street Station is not open. Golden Nugget. No, their buffet's not even on their website. No, actually, what we have is we have the Wynn, which is a restaurant format where, yes, that's all you can eat. They bring you a bunch of food. And then we also have Cosmopolitan and South Point. Maybe we have the Bacchanal Buffet. Maybe this month. Maybe not. Okay, so Debbie Omad, okay, Debbie, so Cosmo, no buffering. Hey, can't wait for your live stream with Yellow Productions. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Can't even remember what time it is. I'm terrible at this game. Todd Benton says, hat looks great watching from the Grand Canyon. Oh, thank you, Todd. Todd is my man. He hooked me up with this hat. It actually has Stevie Yzerman's number on the side of it there. That's number 19, one of the most iconic players up there with Wayne Gretzky. But you all don't know Stevie Yzerman unless you're a hockey fan. But you all know Wayne Gretzky because why? Marketing, which is what Vegas is not doing very well for itself right now. I went to the Wynn Buffet before COVID. It was excellent. Oh, yeah, we went to the Encore Buffet. That was our deal, and it was so good, so good. Are you a Red Wings fan? I'm a hockey fan. The YO factor, the yo factor. I'm a hockey fan in general, so if anybody were to send me something to my P.O. box, I would wear it with pride. I also have a New York Rangers hat that somebody sent me. I, of course, have my Henderson Silver Knights hat. None of my hats are near me. I'm a man of many hats. None of my hats are near me right now. I have Henderson Silver Knights hat. I have a Calgary Flames hat on the wall. I have this hat, obviously, right here. So, yeah, I'll wear whatever team, but I am saying go Knights, go. It's okay to wear the Red Wings because they're not even playing right now. Oh, I can't wait for the Yellow Productions crossover episode. It's an interview, guys. I don't know that anybody will actually watch it. You know, he and I were talking, and he said, well, you know, we don't. I get asked all the time. People think I live in Las Vegas because those are my most popular videos. So why don't you do one with on that? And I said, sure. And he sent me some things, and some stuff happened, and back and forth. Hi, Steven. Just got back from Cowtown. It was a long drive with no air conditioner. Was able to go to 4 different casinos and had some good food at the Kensington pub. I always laugh when Canadians complain about air conditioning. I know it gets warm up there. My father, by the way, Red Pill Gary, good on your trip, road trip through the Rocky Mountains. But my father said, oh my gosh, it's so hot, right? We got 33 degrees Celsius today as a high. And I looked at the temperature and it was 34 degrees Celsius as a low here in Las Vegas. I was like, okay, I feel real bad for you. It's kind of like Kanye West interrupting Taylor Swift during that Grammy performance. He's like, Taylor, I'm going to let you have your minute, but I just want to say Beyonce is the best album of all time. It's like, yo, Ken, I just want you to know, I know it's really hot up there, but Las Vegas is the hottest place of all time. Joe Dirt, I just put uncensored in so people will know that we're talking about whatever. You know, I can't start cursing and it's not my personality. I only do it occasionally with friends, you know, so I don't really curse all the time. I find cursing excessively to be abhorrent. I don't like it very much, but some people like it, so they curse all the time. What would you do with the drunken sailor? They curse all the time. Joseph Drake, I've been to Magic Mountain. Okay, Red Wings haven't played since Brendan Shanahan was there. Ha! Yes, I went yesterday to South Point Buffet. Pretty good, almost no line. Not that expensive for $10. Lunch, ooh, really? Good fish selection. Very good. In your opinion, when do you expect the shows to return to Vegas? Sometime in 2021. I'm not going to lie to you guys and be a cheerleader for the city. And I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you that the city is going to burn down and implode and the buildings are going to be used for, you know, housing old vinyl records from Sha Na Na. Wow, that was weird. That was a weird reference. No, I mean, it is what it is. Oh my God, $1 per day to my trip, Rick. I better live stream every night. Tomorrow, you guys are going to be on that stream with Yellow Productions. Do support him. There's nothing for me in that. It's just that he's inviting me on and giving me some exposure. And let me go find the date that that's actually happening. So we already blasted one rumor, which is that the Planet Hollywood can't be found on the Caesars corporate website because I can find it directly myself if I go to their booking page. So that's a thing. But it's not to say that the person who said they couldn't see it were telling us false truths. It's just to say that they couldn't find it, but we can find it. So it's going to be 7 p.m. tomorrow, my time. And if you go to my channel, or if you're in the Facebook group, you can find it. It's Yellow Productions. It already has 9 likes. And the question is, what is life really like? Join me on this special live stream with special guest and Las Vegas resident Steven Campbell. We'll be talking about what it is like not just to visit Las Vegas, but to live there. Check out more of Steven's channel here. And oh, he's nice enough. He put my channel down there. That was cool of him. So there you go. And he did all sorts of videos on the Las Vegas and all that kind of business. By the way, guys, you got to thank Rick Hopper. You got to thank him 32 times. No, 310 times. That was very nice of him. Dale Howardchuk, yeah, one of the iconic players. He played on he played on many teams, but I remember him. I think he was on the Winnipeg Jets back in the day. Whoa, the O factor, the yo factor. Thanks for all the content. Love the interview with Richard. Greetings from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I ran into another Canadian today here in town, and I can't tell you what business he's in, but I ran into him through work. It's weird, man. We just moved down here. We sneak in, and you don't know we're there, and then all of a sudden, boom, we start bringing out our Tim Hortons donuts and our beaver tails. Beaver tails, look it up. It's a tasty pastry. You don't know what it is. I feel so bad for you. Oh my God, thank you so much, the Yo Factor. Hope I am not late, am I? You're 11 minutes late, Kevin D, but you're okay. Oh my God, 2-0 Chicago. I don't like it. Aloha from Hawaii. Do you foresee a real estate market crash? Thinking of moving there. I don't know. Man, let me put up my crystal ball and say, maybe, but most people are suspecting that I don't know. It depends on who you talk to. Talk to everybody right now. All the news they tell you right now is going to be like just diametrically opposed and different the day after the election, no matter what happens, because that's what we're doing. We're doing a news cycle so we can fool people and trick people into a state of panic-stricken fear. Come on, don't tell me you don't know that. And don't tell me you just dislike the video. If you dislike the video, pull your head out of the sand and look around. Look around. It's tribalism to the nth degree. You know what? I don't want to go off on a rant here. That's what Dennis Miller would say. But this is a lot like when, the Romans were invading up north and the Anglos and the Saxons united to form a united kingdom of sorts to fight them off. But everybody was tribal back then. We had to unite ourselves to, oh my God, it's 2-1 Knights. Oh, I love it so much. That was a beauty goal, eh? And if you are recording this to watch it later, shame on you. I'm going to spoil the whole game for you because why not? But it is tribalism. Back then, everybody was saying, don't go with those guys, they're bad. Go with our guys, they're good. And they would make up all sorts of stories. Both sides do it. Don't tell me they don't. It is what it is. Oh, man. The eviction date coming up. Oh, September 1st. Yeah. How much you want to bet that every single politician in the entire state stakes their entire... Oh, yeah, that's a clean goal, too. Oh, jeez, man. How much you want to bet every single politician in the entire state bets their entire political career to do something about that? And meanwhile, landlords are completely screwed because when people are not forced to pay their bills, they oftentimes don't pay their bills. Allegiant's site is down. I don't know. It's Raiders.com. All you got to do is go to Raiders.com. Let's see if they're down. Everything's falling to pieces. They're right there. I don't know what. Oh, the Allegiant Airlines site? I don't know. Let's see. Allegiant Airlines. I can't type and talk at the same time. Some people can't chew bubblegum and talk at the same time. AllegiantAir.com. No, oh my God. It's unavailable. Please try again in a few minutes. It's not down. It looks like they've done something for routine maintenance, but who knows? Maybe Allegiant Airlines is out of business, and we're going to have to call the stadium what it should have been called, Blackjack Field at Las Vegas Raiders Stadium. Blackjack Field at Las Vegas Raiders Stadium. However, you can't call it that. Do you know why you can't call it that? Type yes if you know why they can't call it that in the chat. Type no if you don't know why they can't call it Blackjack Field at Allegiant Stadium. You let me know. Let me know. Okay, here we go. Raiders will be fantastic for the Vegas economy. Maybe. Once we get some people into the city, but I think it will draw people into the city. I suspect that we're going to have a big old problem with bookings and rates and stuff like that. For example, what is the Raiders' very first game? Okay, so you say yes, 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 no, no, no. No gambling, yeah. So I'm expecting. Oh my God, I'm so bad at English today. I'm suspecting that they're going to go with the same thing that the National Hockey League did, which is why you couldn't name the Golden Knights the Las Vegas Aces or the Las Vegas. Well, you can name the basketball team the WNBA, but the NHL said no gambling. You can't put gambling in the team names. You don't want it in the stadium. They're still not comfortable with that. But let's see. Raiders first home game, Las Wages. It's going to be on September 21st. So let's just do this. Let's just go to, I don't know, kayak.com and see what Las Vegas room rates look like on Kayak on the 21st of September. You guys want to take a guess? Why don't you tell me what you think? It's Monday Night Football. Is that Fox? I don't know. You tell me what you think it's going to be like when you tell me what it's going to be like on the 21st. What are the room rates going to be like on the 21st of September? You think they're going to be the same lowbrow thing? I don't think so. I'm going to look it up right now, and we're going to find out here what it's going to be. But you give me a guess in the comments below. What do you think the room rates are going to be? I'll say it one more time for the delay on the audio. Yeah, I don't care. Yes, I know COVID exists. Thank you so much for reminding me. Wow. Now let's see what the chat is saying to me right now. Under 60 a night. No fans should be low. You don't think they're going to come here to tailgate? I'd be surprised. Well, the truth of the matter is that right now, as it stands, $21 plus $1 plus resort fees, so $400. Actually, right now, as it stands, it's dirt cheap. So I thought they would be high, and I'm wrong. You can stay at the Bellagio that night for $93. You can stay at the Paris for $34. Now, wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Guys, I just found the best travel website that I've ever seen in my whole life. I want to show you guys something right now. You guys want to see something cool? Kayak. I guess this is what they're doing now. Is this what we're doing now? Check this out. Look at this right here. So we're going to pull this up. Oh, that's creepy. That's what I see when I... Oh, my God. That's what I see when I stream. All right, so you guys can see that behind me right now. I want you guys to take a look over there underneath the View Deal button. This has gotten me a little bit jazzed up. I'm happy about that. Under the View Deal button, you can actually see the total price. Look at that. So you can see the total price with the resort fees, I imagine. So let's click on View Deal on this one right here and see what this brings us. Oh, it's a Vegas.com deal. I see. So we have here, oh my gosh. So Kayak, if you guys want to book your rates, they're already going to give you the lowest rate. But it looks like kayak.com, which is a site that I've used for years for travel. Everybody likes their different travel sites. They have it with the actual rate in there. So $99 plus the room thing right there, the room resort fee, is going to equal to, looks like $157. Booking.com doesn't tell you this. You see, Booking.com just shows you $99, but look at that. Oh, I gotta like me some kayak.com. You guys might want to consider that site for the next time that you book something. And we're back to the D downtown in Las Vegas. That was pretty cool. Visiting team will bring in thousands of fans for Raiders games when they are allowed to be in the stands. And who knows when that's going to be, but I mean, that's pretty cool. So you guys might want to consider kayak, like the thing that you row around in the water in. That might be the consideration that you do. There's still no $5 craps tables. I drive everywhere here in Vegas. I tried a $10 at the Luxor and lost faster. Of course you did. There's no $5 craps tables because why would there be $5 craps tables? That would require people to not spend a lot of money, and they have less people. And I'm not saying that it's a good thing. I'm saying it's a bad thing. I don't like it any more than you do, but that's going to be the reason why there's no $5 craps tables, unfortunately. Luxor is $10 a room plus $35 plus taxes and fees, $65. Yes, it's not very good. Look, should you come to Las Vegas right now? I don't know. I have a hard time endorsing the city wholeheartedly and saying, come to Las Vegas, everybody, the entertainment capital of the world. I want to snicker when I say the last part. The Bellagio fountains are phenomenal. The resorts are beautiful inside. They're opulent. They're over the top. As Arnold would say, they're fantastic. But they're not what they are used to be without the entertainment, without the buffets. It's not the same as it is if you guys have to wear a mask. You can get those on VegasFaceMask.com, for example, right there. And my wife makes these, so no S at the end if you guys wanted to order a face mask. That wouldn't be no skin off my teeth. But you know what? It's not the same as it was without the hustle and the bustle on a Wednesday night. and I've never seen it as dead on the weekdays. It's not true. I've seen it that dead during conventions, but the conventions aren't coming back anytime soon. It's been tough. No fans in Raiders Stadium for 2020. The NFL, yes, they will be gone. The NFL, Major League Baseball, and NBA will be gone in a couple of years. The people are the consumer class and not happy and not wanting to travel with all the medical tyranny. You know who 83 says. First of all, how dare you? I don't know who. Secondly, I don't think that the sports will be gone. Sports are in our popular lexicon, our culture. So sports aren't going anywhere. They will have slimmer profit models. They'll have slimmer profit models. I swear to God, this is just water. It's not vodka or anything. But they're not going to be gone. I mean, like any business. You think that Apple's going to vanish off the face of the earth because your opinion is that the new iPhone sucks? No. They'll just make a better iPhone, or they'll charge less for it, or they'll find a new consumer. Apple was supposed to be a dead company a long time ago, and now they're one of the biggest tech corporations with the biggest market cap of any company on earth. So, yeah, no, the sports leagues will be fine. Vegas will come back too. I just don't think people understand how business works in a lot of cases. God bless your hearts out there, but you gotta read up on stuff if you want to make big blind overall kind of blanket statements like sports will be gone. Steven, you nailed it when you said Vegas is for the time being a weekend escape. It is, John. You're going to get the most authentic old-fashioned Vegas experience on the weekends, and that's fine, and they open up the door to all that kind of stuff. But the question I'm going to ask in a video later on is whether or not the United States as a whole is blaming Las Vegas for all of the problems we're having, and whether or not we should be blamed for it. And that's going to be a very unpopular opinion video. Now, that's going to be the video where I post it up, and people are already disliking the video before the video even starts. That's a very unpopular video to post up. I mean, my God, because you got to look at it really seriously. Everybody loved Carolyn Goodman one day. The next day, they wanted to string her up by her toes, and throw rotten eggs at her because of what Anderson Cooper said. People are fickle. You guys are not fickle, which I don't understand. Weekdays are slow. Put a little scotch in there. Come on, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. How does one man know so much about Vegas? I have a great advisor. My great advisor tells me stuff. He told me a whole slew of stuff that I can't even talk about today. It's like impossible. I was like asking him, I almost stopped short of asking him, do you need me to sign a non-disclosure agreement? You've been talking to me for the better part of the last 10 months. I'm afraid to cross you now because you know so much. And but there's stuff I don't even know, that I know that I can't even allude to. I can't even talk to you about that. Like the rumor that he told me about the Eiffel Tower being extended to be the high size of the CN Tower. Ah, damn it. Wasn't supposed to say that part. Yeah, guys, it's true. They're making the Eiffel Tower the size of the CN Tower in Canada. It's a big, huge publicity stunt. And no, that's not true. None of the things I said is true right there. At the DNC convention, all of Nevada's delegates went to Blackjack. I like it. I like it. Nobody's fault. When it's over, everything will be normal again. I don't know. I mean, you blame it on whoever you want to blame. It's like Bare Naked Lady said in a song once, if all else fails, you can blame it on me. So just blame it on me. Blame it on me, this one guy right here. I ruined Vegas for you guys. No, I'll be blamed. People would dislike the concept of the video. People are funny that way. Careful what you say since they're putting lawsuits out there. I know, Mark, right? Like the time that I broke on the channel that the Cosmopolitan is going to be building a launch pad in the back and Elon Musk is going to be building one of his Tesla sites there. Ah, damn it. I just let another rumor go out to you guys there. Any NFR talk? I can't find out any new info. Carl, I would write off everything this year. I would say probably not going to happen. I know, unpopular opinion. You don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that either, but let's be honest here. Cowboys are basically fearless in a lot of ways, but they're also professional athletes. I mean, whether they do NFL digital, they might do a digital event. It really depends. I don't know how it works in the rodeo, but if you guys don't know, NFR, National Finals Rodeo, is part of a circuit, and they do these smaller events to determine different. I think they do different rankings. It's very complicated and convoluted for how the event is to us regular folks, but to them, it's a very serious thing. And how dare you talk about the NFR that way? I'm going to take my belt buckle and smack you on the head with it. And those are some beautiful belt buckles, by the way. I come from a cowboy town, all right? My city up in Canada, Calgary, Canada, they have more pickup trucks than cars in some parts of that area. So let's see, I'm coming during the week. Is it really slow? Are things closed down during the week? Yes, David, they are. For example, the Piano Bar, where you can go see some live entertainment, is only open Thursday through Saturday over at the Harrah's. And they are a bar that serves food, which is why you can see live entertainment. So if you come on the weekdays, you're going to be missing out on that kind of stuff. And there's going to be considerably less people here. The plus side is there's less waiting for different things that you can do, like the Bellagio Conservatory doesn't have a wait, and the Bellagio Fountain has less people, so you have to worry less about socially distancing yourself. The restaurants probably get a better access to reservations for the restaurants, and you are making reservations for restaurants, right? I called up McDonald's the other day. I'm like, hello, McDonald's, I need to make a reservation for one at 12 noon, and she didn't know what I was saying, and I didn't know what she was saying, and she got fry grease in her eyes, and there was screaming in an ambulance, and I hung up. I was embarrassed. I shouldn't have called McDonald's. I don't know what to tell you. Did you ever go to the Calgary Stampede? Oh, of course, Jordan. Of course. When I was young, we were poor, and I say poor by Canadian standards because there's poor by one country standards, not versus another. So, well, hold on, Americanos. Don't get upset at me. You might have come out of a bad circumstance where you were actually poor, and you're not poor compared to people overseas in third world countries like the Philippines, where my wife is from. So we went to this thing at this Calgary Stampede. It was a kids' day. They had a kids' day. So if you get up super duper early, you can go see some free entertainment. And then when it opens, you're in like Flynn. You don't got to worry about anything. Yeah, my first job ever was taking tickets and tearing them and then handing out the programs at the door of the Calgary Stampede. There you go. Just put a huge bubble over the strip like the Simpsons movie. Yes, that would be great. That would be awesome. We'll just quarantine everybody here, or make it a quarantine deal. So if you have like 3 weeks off of work, you can come to Vegas. You can stay at a quarantine hotel and fly out. Then you can just go back home. That would make the governor of New York very happy. But there's some other states doing that too. Steven, do you know why people in California have to save power in certain times of the day due to heat? Ooh, boy, that's not even a Vegas question. Does anybody want to know what happened with California and why Gavin Newsom actually admitted the other day? Yeah, it has to do with 3 words, Green New Deal. And they don't have one, but they kind of have one. So if you guys want to know, use the McDonald's app. John, yes, I use the app. I try not to eat McDonald's. None of my clothes fit me anymore. It's really, really bad. Thanks, Stephen. Bill Lemieux says, for being a truth speaker, are you related to Mario Lemieux? That would be cool if you were. You would be able to get me in a Penguins game, although I've never been to Pittsburgh my whole life. Are you sad the CFL canceled their season today? No. They canceled it the other day, too. It was not today, but it was the other day. I'm not sad. I mean, honestly, I'm sad for those players that maybe, well, they rely on the CFL. I don't know what the payment situation is. A lot of those players also have regular jobs. Yeah, so California doesn't have enough electricity at all. They used a lot of renewable energy sources, and Gavin Newsom the other day admitted that we rely on wind, and then it's not windy, and that's good for wildfires, but it's not good for the electrical grid. We rely on the sun, but it's not sunny at night, and so they have a lack of energy versus demand. There's a heat wave in the Southwest right now. It's 130 degrees Fahrenheit in Death Valley, California. The other day, that might have been the hottest temperature recorded on Earth since like 1930 something. For you knuckleheads, that's 54 degrees Celsius. It was 54 degrees Celsius, 130 degrees. Parts of California are baking. Lots of areas there never use air conditioning units. Places like San Diego don't use them, and it's 82 degrees every day, and they might use an electric fan. Now they're turning on air conditioning units. Shortfall of energy means that they have to conserve energy to focus in on things like hospitals and vital services that can't have brownouts. So people are going without electricity in California. So there you go. And we don't ever have those problems here, ever. Like, we have so much electricity, but we get ours out of dirty coal. Actually, we use clean burning coal, but for the wrong person to hear the word coal, it triggers them and they go into a spiral where they're upset that we use coal. Our electricity does not come from hydro. That's not true. Jonathan Cansdale, I'm due in October from the UK. Are you having a baby, Jonathan? Oh, wait, there's more to it. Do you think flights will be back from the UK? Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, they could announce the flights tomorrow, but I don't imagine it's a possibility that it's going to be flying. I hope it flies. I hope they do. I would say just look at, the State Department's travel websites and all that kind of stuff. Federal government wouldn't loan the CFL $30 million because they don't generate the money. Well, great video. That's a point. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we're on a slight tangent. We'll veer back to Vegas in a minute. Canadian Football League asked for a $30 million bailout package to keep the league going. They're going to try to play all of their games in one city called Winnipeg, which is north of North Dakota, if I'm not mistaken, Wyoming, somewhere up north of that. And the government said, we have to charge interest, low rate. And they said, well, we'll never be able to pay that back. Literally, they're like, no deal. We just want free money. And you can't give it to us. We can't have a season. So, you know, whatever. You know, by now, does it really even matter anymore? That's a question I have. Are any of the buffets coming back? Do you need reservations? Yeah, well, I mean, the Wynn has buffets. You got to make reservations there. I think the Wicked Spoon is the same way. And from what I've been told in this chat, South Point is pretty darn slow, so you don't have no problems going to there. As far as the power goes, it's complicated, but the heat wave and increase in demand has caused the rolling outages. Casio, the keyboard company, requested utilities to decrease load. They just need to have less regulation for what can be built in California. You know, California was like at one point the prototypical state for nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is the cleanest energy available. Absolutely. Jersey T, wow, thank you, Jersey T. Quite frankly, France has a lot of nuclear facilities. They've never had a problem in France, but people got scared after Fukushima. And actually, there's footage of the last president, Barack Obama, talking about how nuclear facilities were the future. Whoa, Fadi Bahura, thank you so much, Fadi. Fadi or Fadi? I hope I don't say it wrong. Fadi. That is so generous, guys. Thank them 561 times, please. So there's actually footage of Barack Obama talking about the good things about nuclear, which is very true. He was very correct when he said those things. But then Fukushima caused everybody to get nervous, and environmentalists got their wishes, and they passed bills banning all sorts of things that involve nuclear radiation in California. But nuclear energy is a massive, massive resource. I mean, it can produce power for pennies on the dollar for hundreds of years, with the half-life of what they use in the nuclear material, the radioactive material. There's actually a type of very safe nuclear facility that they could build, but they don't build it because nobody will allow it to be built. Okay, so here we go. Oh my God, David Jacobson, the Liberace Museum unfortunately got packed up and was put in a warehouse. We know because we're the very last visitors to get a private tour. Yeah, the Liberace Museum used to be open. It was on East Tropicana Road. My wife and I used to go to a Cece's Pizza place because we like to punish ourselves. And we used to look across and go, look at that, the Liberace Museum. Then one day, it was turned into one of those $2 shoe stores. $2 shoes. How does that even work? Do you think live shows can come back with social distancing, Delilah? Well, Delilah, it's my favorite Tom Jones song. Just don't listen to the lyrics because it is very creepy, Delilah by Tom Jones. You're going to go and listen to that song now. You're not going to understand how that song could exist in this year. It doesn't. It's an old song. I don't know, man. They can't, Delilah. David Sachs, who owns the Sachs Theater and the V Theater at the Planet Hollywood, already said they did their math. They can't make their payroll for their shows if they have to socially distance, because socially distancing in his theater would require only 20 to 25% of the seats to be sold. But he needs a full house at least a couple of nights a week on average to be able to get him set up with a profitable show. So it's impossible for that show to run. So smaller shows will come in and replace that. Like, you know, pick a card, sir, pick a card, any card. I got your wallet. And then he runs away. That's the magician on the front of the street. I'm sure they're not pickpockets, but, you know, yeah, I mean, the entertainers on the front of the strip getting a little more overly complex in Las Vegas. I noticed it the other day. They had an entire mariachi band over at the Mirage, and then somebody opened up their own impromptu nightclub. And I'm going, what? Steven, do a roundtable with Yellow, Say Hi to Matthew, and Dale and Paula Mackenzie. Well, anybody named Mackenzie is pretty cool. That's a very good Scottish, Canadian type name. I don't even know Dale and Paula Mackenzie. Do you guys hate me now? I don't watch a lot of these YouTubers because I don't want to steal their ideas by accident. That might be an interesting idea. I cannot wait for the shows to come back. I want to watch Penn and Teller, Blue Man Group, and Love. Well, you got two of the three that I want to see. Blue Man Group sounds like a lot of migraines for me, but it's a good show. People love the big, huge pageantry of Blue Man Show. I would love Blue Man Show. I would love to see Blue Man Group. I'd love to see Penn and Teller and Love as well myself. Rancho Seco went under meltdown back in the 70s after that. California said no on nuclear power plants. Wah, wah. That's too bad. They still not wearing masks? Who? I don't know. People are wearing masks here. You guys saw my live streams. I'm live streamed every day for the last weekend, and I saw a lot of masks out there. And when I was outside, I saw a lot of people not wearing them. And just remember this, guys. A kiss is just a kiss. But also, remember that masks aren't mandated outside. Somebody in my group tore into somebody. A nice couple in my group got torn into, and they were just like, "You're not wearing your mask outside." Oh, it's 2-2 Vegas Golden Knights. They just tied it up. "You're not wearing your mask outside." That was another beauty goal. They are beating Corey Crawford from the hard angles, my friends. They are just picking him apart. He can't get across that crease fast enough. Oh, man, they're splitting those wingmen, and everybody's scoring. John Neese, thank you so much. So, yeah, there's no mask mandate to stand outside and take a picture. Just calm down, everybody. Don't give ladies named Karen a bad name, please. There's some nice people. I've known a Karen or two in my life. So, ever been to Shelby Museum? No, I never have. I watched the other guy's video, the guy's life in Las Vegas video, and it looked interesting. I'm not a car guy. I'd like to go there someday. Whoa, Chris Inman, my man, Chris Inman, I appreciate you. Thank him 558 times. Are Caesar's property buffets open on the Laurel Lounges? Now, are the Laurel Lounges, are those 7-star diamond lounges? I have to hold on, chat. Stop it. Darn you, all you people want to chat in the chat. How dare you? No, keep chatting, please. So we're going to see, what are the Laurel Lounges? The Laurel Lounges, yeah, okay, yeah, that would be okay, so those are closed. The Laurel Lounges are currently closed. They are giving, for 7 Stars members, they're getting food and beverage credit that they can use in other parts of the property, but they're not operating right now. They don't know when they're going to open up again. And I had that from a 7 Stars viewer that told me that information, and I checked it out myself with him, and it's true. And then as for the buffets, none of the Caesars properties have running buffets. Bacchanal said they would open late in August. Guess what, Bacchanal? It's getting to be late in August, man. Pick your game up, yo. Love is an amazing show, Devin says. I bet you it is. It's a Tom Jones song, Martin D. Yes, it's Delilah. It's the song written in the 60s about a man who catches his girlfriend cheating and then proceeds to I don't want to say it because YouTube doesn't like PG-13. So much for Uncensored. Yeah, he catches his girlfriend cheating. Just go watch one of those. Type in Tom Jones Delilah lyrics. And it's a great karaoke song, which we can't sing because the bars aren't open. Denny's is open. America's Diner is open. They've been hit really, really hard, by the way, too. They should fine $1,000 for idiots with no masks. No, they really shouldn't. That's just an unnecessary burden that you have to put on people, and they're never going to pay it, and you're going to spend a lot of time going through the courts. I'm not a big fan of monetary litigation against private citizens for a lot of things. When you find people an astronomical amount for something, and you say, hit him in the pocketbook, but there's always something. There's always something that happens. Oh, my God, Matt Smith is here. Thank you, Matt, with the popcorn. I love it. And this cat is here. Blackjack is here. I got reservations at Tejas de Brazil. Very nice, yeah. We went to Pampas. It was okay. I didn't go after the lockdown. We went on our anniversary way back in the winter time. I've been to Pampas before. It's Pampas. It's what do they call that? Rodizio dinners. Still learning hockey traditions and rules after a hat trick. Fans throw hats onto the rink for some reason. If I throw my hat, could I get it back? Nope, you throw in your hat. It's kind of a celebration for the player. The players might do different things with it. I don't know exactly what they do. What do they do with those hats, Blackjack? I don't know. He doesn't know either, but he doesn't know what hockey is. Yeah, Blackjack's in the chat, everybody. He made an honorary appearance. He kind of fades into the... That's my nice hat. Stop, it's fitted. Don't. Oh, you're so sharp. What am I going to do with you? Ow! Do it. Okay, don't claw the hat, dude. So no masks mandated at all. No fines, Aaron says. Well, we can't have that, Aaron, because... Oh, stop. We can't have that, Aaron, because we do need to do everything we can to mitigate the spread. There's studies that show that it does help. There's a lot of people that are conspiracies, people that say it doesn't help and it's government control. They donate the hats. Oh, see, they donate the hats. In Detroit, Michigan, where this team is from, it's actually customary to throw octopus on the ice. I know it sounds ridiculous. This is a Detroit Red Wings hat. Very true, very true. It's International Black Cat Day. Well, it was yesterday, but I didn't do a live stream yesterday. I had to take a day off. Yeah, he headbutts everything. He needs to get attention. Do you think the Texas or Fiesta will ever open again? Of course they will. They will open in time. I don't know when they're going to open again, but they're not going to build those buildings, put the money into them. How about a Blackjack per... Okay, come on up one more time. Come here. No, stop it. Oh my God, you're clawing the carpet. You suck. So bad, but I love you. Oh, you want to hear a purr from Blackjack? Let's see if I can get a purr from Blackjack. I don't know if you can hear him. Can you hear that? Oh my God, look at how evil I look. All right, give me all your money, see? You're going to do what I say, see? I have the control over you. I don't know if you guys could hear the purr. That would be good. Whoa, Susie Sun Devil. Thank you, Susie Sun Devil. Oh my God. There you go. I looked like a really bad guy just holding a microphone to a cat. Oh, I hope that YouTube's AI doesn't think I was harming the cat. Well, I put it right up against his little larynx there, so you should have heard all of it. Very nice purr. Okay, what game should I play? I'm playing Ori right now on my PC. Ori Will of the Wisps, or whatever it's called. It's, oh my God, Chicago just scored. They're fighting for their life, people. Ugh, I don't like it. I'm playing Ori Will of the Wisps. I don't know if that's any good. The first one was good. It was a good one. I think Blackjack could hurt me. Oh yeah, he's got the strength of of a small child having a tantrum if he wants to. And he did hurt me when I was washing him before. He actually has left claw marks in me. I've had scars. I can never understand flight simulators. They are so complicated. What score? No, it's 3-2 Chi-Town. Yeah, it's the Chi-Town gang is back, and it's 3-2 now. I'm going out of my mind watching this game over here, looking at my camera, looking at my chats. I thought it was a fake sound effect. Oh no, that was him. That was him. I know. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we have so many people that are so generous to me. I just want to go ahead and thank these folks right here. You guys have been very nice to me. I'm gonna be on Yellow Productions stream tomorrow night, but I won't be on this channel. I'll be on his stream on his channel. You guys might want to check that out. It's on my go to my main channel, click on Community. It's on that tab, or just subscribe to Yellow Productions and hit notifications, and then you'll get that notification for when he streams. Okerlund, Robert Jimenez, Todd Benton, Rick Hopper, The Yo Factor, I said it right this time, Jersey T, Fadi Bahura, John Neese, Chris Inman, Matt Smith, David Jacobson, Susie Sun Devil. You guys are very nice to me, and all my chatters are very nice to me, and my moderators are nice to me, and my Patreon people are nice to me, and the people that order from VegasFacemask.com are super nice to my wife. You keep her going, and you know, she's doing some good stuff with that. She's helping build out the house where her family lives overseas, putting an entire neighborhood to work, so that's where the face mask money is going. And do we have another? Oh, we almost scored again. 2 for $25 if you guys want to do that. That's good. I got money on the Avalanche and a little bit on the Knights. Oh, I don't know where you're betting. Offshore betting, or are you in Vegas? Knights landing tonight. Thank you. How's it going? It's going fine. I'm watching my team lose, but we have a lot of hockey to play. Oh my God, almost 2 full periods. Wow, that is so nice. 300 box win. Oh, Matt Smith. Matt Smith is killing it. So hope the bar is open on the 28th. That's my 50th birthday. I hope for you too, Tanya. I bored you guys to tears with my Legal Eagle video today. I mean, it was correct, but it wasn't the best video I've ever done. I need a hockey jersey too, Matt. I don't have a nice shirt. Maybe I'll pick one up at some point in the future. Do you watch that other Vegas YouTuber guy that's mega negative about everything? Yeah, you know who you're talking about. You can't type his name in the chat because I think I don't want people bringing it up. I watch all the YouTube channels. I know what they're doing. I kind of see the topics. That's all I can do. I mean, I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, but it's usually not Las Vegas stuff. I read the news from both the Las Vegas Sun and the Las Vegas Review-Journal, so I get 2 political perspectives, so I can find myself at what I think might be my opinion, not somebody else's. And then I also, you know, I read casino news and casino.org news and stuff like that. Masks take 4 to 6 weeks. If I have some issues with some orders, there's some reasons for that. Martin D calling me out on my live stream. That's really nice of you. Thank you very much. What about Vegas made you want to live there? I ended up here by a matter of happenstance. It was a long story that's very personal and I don't tell it. But yeah, it was just, I was in Southern California and I started coming to Las Vegas. And it was just something that fell into my lap. Show the Trump Tower again. Yeah, right. And then I can be told that I'm running a political campaign. No, I don't think so on that one there. It's all I can do, the cars. I was told this Thursday Sisolak will give his daily. Well, we'll see what happens with his daily on Thursday. Once a week, once daily, I guess. Jersey tea ordered, very cool, very nice. There were some issues with ordering. In some instances, some people pay and then they pay with different PayPal addresses, so I can't find that they paid. We don't make masks for people who, didn't pay, but if they did pay it, I won't see it because I searched for the email they used. Okay. There's some instances where people do things like order masks that I don't even sell. I had one guy that ordered black masks, which I didn't even have. And then he got mad at me and called me a scam artist in the chat. And I'm like, dude, I don't have black masks. Let me refund your money. It's tough because you want to make everybody happy. My wife is like, I want to make 6 people happy today. So she tries to send out at least 6 a day when she makes them and cuts them and does the patterns. And she works so hard at it. And then she doesn't see the side of the things where people get mad about the masks in the chat. And for the record, you take 2 months to order some of these masks off of Amazon. And some of them say they're made in America. And you get them and they have a tag that says made in Korea, made in Taiwan, made in India. So it is tough sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to cancel my trip month, no bars. Other revenues surpassed gambling revenue in Las Vegas long ago. Slam dunk, I'm gonna have to say probably not. I mean, the state of Nevada takes in billions of dollars a year. I don't know, maybe you're talking about all the collective revenue all bundled up into one, but the gaming revenue is still the #1 solo generator. Oh my God, it's at the casino, but gotta send some punky power, Mr. Classic TV 1980. Thank you so much. You guys are really cool. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So haters are going to hate, yeah, but some people, they legitimately have issues, and I try to solve them as best as I possibly can, and I have a Facemask email, and people email my Gmail account, which I never check, and it's been cumbersome, but we're getting to a really great system where I'd say 99% of everybody going through is having 0 problems. Why live in Vegas if you don't enjoy gambling? Christianton 85 Rishton says. Because the city has so much more to offer than gambling. It's a city. It's with 2,500,000 people in the area. We don't have a 2,500,000 people who gamble all day long. I love the city because I think the weather is great, except for a few weeks of the year where it gets very hot. I love the city because it's a great business climate. I love the city because it's an amalgamation of all these different people from all over the place that come into town and just want to have a shot at building something for themselves. We have a great business climate in terms of low amounts of entry into the market in different sectors. I love the city because I love architecture. I love the city because I love activities. And the Knights just scored, and I love the city for these Golden Knights. Oh my gosh, you guys are making me proud again. I can finally stop being embarrassed. No, I'm just kidding. I was never embarrassed. I love the city for a lot of reasons. And Vegas just scored another pretty one. We are tied up, my friends. Get your go-ahead goal, and then get some insurance and just close it out. Do it. Question, are the rooms going to get cheaper to get people to return? Raymond, they are already $10 a night over at Caesars. I made a video about that the other day. That was a beautiful goal, by the way. I told you, they're picking them off from the sides. All the goals are coming from the corners right now. All of them. They're all coming from the corners because they got Corey Crawford timed out, these Vegas Golden Knights. They know what's up. They're like Floyd Mayweather. When you get into the 10th round, you're going to be done for. Yes, Raymond, $10. There's a video on my channel. Just go to my main channel on YouTube. Type in Not Leaving Las Vegas. You don't even have to type that in. Type Not L and it'll come up. It's my channel. And then you'll see it a few days back. I posted up a video, a tutorial. I walked you through it. And it's actually easy to do. Yeah, it's easy to do. Lurking on the east side. I love the city too. So much more than gambling. Exactamundo, my friends. Exactamundo. So much more to this town than gambling. No state income taxes. You guys come out here with some retirement bling bling. Take up residence here. Your retirement just increased by 8 or more percentage points because we don't have that personal state income tax when you file your taxes. Daysheet says just landed, headed to Bing's. Bing's? Bing's? I don't know. Say hi to Bones. Hello, Mr. Daysheet. Toby's desk says someone was singing all that jazz at the park. Oh, no. Were they doing it like Catherine Zeta-Jones and all that jazz? Oh, nails at a chalkboard. I think the song could be good, but it's indicative of a time in history, and I understand the strong woman because that was suffrage and stuff like that back in the day. No, it wasn't. It was around that time. But it's not my song. You're watching NBC NHL Sports Network. I'm watching NHL Sports Chicago. It doesn't matter. You're getting the same feed. And I have the sound off, so I'm not listening to their commentary. Some people need to get off the strip in Fremont when they visit. This is a good point, Raiders. Raiders Sal and Sencal. Wow, that's a good name. I like your name for your channel, my friend. Yeah, that's a good point. Get off the strip, rent a car. I mean, it's not like it can't be expensive to rent a car, can it? Can it? Let's see what Kayak says. You're coming to Vegas. You want to rent yourself a car, do you, son? All right, let's figure this out on ourselves, on our own. I'm coming to Las Vegas. I want to rent a car. I'm going to be here on the 21st. Let's see what that's all about. You can rent it. Geez, that's a lot of money to rent a car. $31, $36. Well, maybe that's because it's a Monday. $40 a day. I thought it would be a lot cheaper than this, to be honest with you. I thought it would be a lot cheaper than that. All right, you're coming into Vegas, and it's going to be August this weekend, and I need my car till Sunday because I don't want to walk anywhere. Let's see what that one's worth. Holy cow. All right, so maybe renting a car is something you consider, and you just hunt around for the best prices, because I am very much surprised. Okay, one last shot at renting a car in Vegas, okay? We're going to do it these 3 days. Now, typically, if you look at my booking calendar behind me, I want to point something out to you. Now, we have our Memorial Day weekend, no, Labor Day weekend, Christmas. It's Christmas on September the 7th. It's actually Labor Day. That is going to be the busiest weekend. So if we look at these prices right here, for example, we're going to have very high prices for cars. Oh my God, I lied to you again. Why is this happening to me? What is this witchcraft sorcery? Okay. In a normal circumstance, as I embarrass myself as a so-called Vegas guy, this is a very expensive time to book because everybody's here. Everybody's just crushing into the casinos. There's high demand. So that's why I was hypothesizing. So you can see $40, $82, $73, $68. So right now the car bookings don't make much sense. But you can book cars for anywhere between $40 to $60 if you want to. And these cars come with enhanced cleaning. Well, they better come with enhanced cleaning, or they're going to come with a bunch of enhanced lawsuits. There's no resort fees on cars. Thankfully, it's just the car rate is the car rate. Airport taxes, possibly. Someone who's not chatting but sitting back banning people. What is someone who's not, what are they banning them for? I haven't seen anybody banned in a long time. My God. Nobody's been banned in forever, so don't spread no false news, no fake news in my channel, please. Thank you very much. Uber might be cheaper, but if you rent an Uber, you can't drive out to Red Rock, or you can't go down, to the Valley of Fire. You can't go out to Death Valley if you do that. Yeah, no, I have no codes. There's nothing I have. Sorry, I'm broke. I'm broke. The Vegas.com owes me money. I don't think they've paid it to me. Paul says Blackhawks 10, 13, 15. Yeah, Blackhawks have a mini dynasty going on right now. Well, they're in the last throes of a mini dynasty. The Vegas Golden Knights are trying to upset them before somebody is going to probably retire this year on the Blackhawks. I'm just saying. Thank you, Paul, by the way. Rented a car in Las Vegas once to drive to Hoover Dam. We booked an economy one, but they were out, so they gave us a Charger. Man, I hope you went real fast. That would have been fun, man. If it was a convertible Charger, that would have been even cooler. Vegas Golden Knights are on the attack right now, folks. And I think we're knocking on heaven's door. I think we're going to get our goal-ahead goal soon. I book in advance if you want to go to Vegas on a holiday like 4th of July or Halloween. This is true. This is true. Although this year, it seems like I said, it's the opposite of what I thought it would be. The holidays are expensive and the regular days are cheap. Or no, wait, the holidays are cheap and the regular days are expensive, and it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But guys, we are nearing the 1 hour mark. I was only going to go for 30 minutes, but you've been so awesome in the chats. Zipcar in Las Vegas. Oh, let's look up Zipcar in Las Vegas. You guys wanted me to look up Zipcar? Type yes if you want me to look up Zipcar in Las Vegas and see what they're all about. And I will look them up for you right now. Ooh, look at that. Temporarily closed. Maybe I can't look up Zipcar in Las Vegas because they are closed. And that sucks. Yeah. Look at that. So, yeah, looks like Zipcar is not running in Vegas. So, forget about it. Zipcar in Las Vegas. Let's see what we got here. There's no Zipcar locations running in Las Vegas right now under any circumstances. However, they do have them, apparently. So, yes, don't go. I can't look up Zipcar. Here's why. I'll show you why right now. Look up Zipcar Las Vegas. This is your search. Boom. No Zipcars are available for you under any circumstances. So you can't actually get a Zipcar in Las Vegas, I guess. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But, if you want to go 500 miles, 180 are included per day. $11, $10. Gas and secondary insurance are included. Wow. That's some amazingness right there. You can get a good deal once it's up and running. I guess it's not up and running right now for Las Vegas market for whatever reason. All right, is there a Putt Putt on the strip? There is a Putt Putt in, I want to say Bally's. There could be. Rio had the Kiss Psycho Circus deal. They're not open right now. There used to be the Kiss, used to be over by Harmon and Paradise, over by the university. What is a Zip Car? A Zip Car is a low-cost rental car place. I mean, they have Ford Focuses, Honda Civics. They have a CRV. That's a pretty much bigger car. Turo is great. So they got a lot of ways to do cheap cars out here. Maybe I'll do a video on that, or some other YouTuber will do it before I can, because it's a real good idea, and I'm sure somebody will get to it before I can get to it. I work a full-time job, just so you know. Okay, Zip is hourly rentals. There you go. Top Golf is fun at MGM. Top Golf is not Putt Putt, yeah, but it is fun. It's that giant thing where you drive balls, and it's very cool. Hey, man. The Grease guy says, hey man, why are you lying to these people? Las Vegas is a crap hole right now. He didn't say crap, by the way. Here's what he says. Hey man, the Grease guy, this guy is super cool. Hey man, why are you lying to these people? Las Vegas is a blank hole right now and there are shootings. Slots not paying out on purpose. Leave Las Vegas. Leave Las Vegas. It's a lit up candle. There are shootings all the time in Las Vegas. You're hearing about them now because the media likes to accentuate the negative. The slots, unless they have tightened them up everywhere, are paying out. There have been several massive payouts of slots, megabucks levels of $200,000, $1 million almost. It's not a blank hole. It's like any other place right now, Grease Guy. But you're such a nice dude to come into my chat and call me a liar. I can't wait to take a look at your channel and see what you're all about on your channel. Looks like you like to recycle grease. That's a good job, I guess. Probably. I don't know. Maybe it's very profitable. Amount for car rental will cost even more. If you don't have a credit card, they usually hold an extra $200 until you return. It's like $500 out here. If you have a debit card, so you got to put a $500 hold. At least that's what I was told. Yeah, slots are paying. Grease Guy is one of those guys. Probably got sent from another YouTuber to sabotage our chat. Sabotage, like the Beastie Boys would say back in the day. The Studio 54, no, that's been closed forever and a half. Let's keep it light, guys. Ignore the haters. Well, I don't mind to address the haters. They want to have their day in the sun, and then we just time them out. Poof, they disappear into thin air like tissue paper in a flame. The temperature is 104. It is 104. It's hot right now. My friend had the best saying ever. If you want everything back to normal fast, stop watching the news. Yeah, but you do need to be informed. I guess it's just the news sources that you have to talk to and talk about. I guarantee you, Grease Guy is still in the chat. People like him like to hear their name. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, it's the Grease Guy. He's not gone. Yeah, no, he's gone. I'm impressed. He left. He knew what he was doing. He dropped his little bomb in the chat and then he left. The funny thing is he was timed out the entire time. You guys never saw the comment. I read it because I think it's interesting to read comments of people that are crazy. They hate us because they ain't us. Ooh, I like that. Can I put that on a shirt? They hate us because they ain't us. Oh my God, I'm actually going to make a shirt. Nobody buys my merchandise because I don't talk about it anymore because I'm supporting the wives' efforts with the face masks. Hate us. I know you're not the one that made that up, but I'm totally co-opting it. Ain't us. I love it. It's beautiful. It's beauty moss. Wow, that's worse than they charged in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We don't even all of the butter like Wisconsin does. What's happening at the local buffets? They're not opening right now, unfortunately. That is what it is. VegasFaceMask.com is where you can get the masks. Yep, they go around the back of your neck so you can wear them like I've been wearing mine the whole time. You won't be worried about that. Maybe I'll make that shirt. Hate us because they ain't us. I like it. My last 3 trips to the D was a winning trip. 4,700, 1,730, and 1,100. The D pays on video poker. Oh, look at that. But the Grease Guy, but Mama, the Grease Guy said. The Grease Guy said they don't know nothing. Stabbyville. It could just be a Simpsons hand I draw with a knife going forward. I don't know. How come the government sucks, J Media? How come the government sucks? You guys want me to exit on that? I could talk about why the government sucks. I don't know. You guys want to? I don't know why I think the government sucks. You say yes in the comments below, and I won't even get political because it doesn't matter what government I'm talking about. They all suck. James Franco and Seth Rogen may sue for that quote. Oh, well, I didn't know if they own it. Whatever. Do you know who the best YouTube source is for what's happening with gay Las Vegas nightlife? If we still have such a thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, probably there's some LGBTQ society. I'm sure maybe they make videos. I would say probably YouTube is not where you want to go for that. I'm guessing there's probably very focused groups on Facebook that you might have better luck with. So you might want to check out Facebook groups. If you're not on Facebook, I'm sorry. I know. No, not everybody likes it. Not everybody likes it. Waiting to find out if Councilwoman Fiore was fired from the LVCC for her on-air attack. I don't know, man. That lady is a mess. It's a local politics thing. I'm not going to go into it because it's not worth it. Have a shirt with Vegas strip map that includes Stabbyville. All of it? No, I'm just kidding. It's not all of it. And I don't want to do that because then I will be pointed out. Then people will be mad at me and they will say, you put my neighborhood there. How dare you? So nobody wants to hear me say, well, the government sucks. The government doesn't suck. So it's capitalism. They're not supposed to do anything. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm not going to say why the government sucks because most people said no to that. But all you got to know is these 4 words. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And that's why the government sucks. How's that? Boom. There it is. Is there a shortage of Uber and Lyft drivers on the Strip? Yes, but they're coming back slowly. When will they reopen the gyms? My gym that I don't go to because I'm way out of shape is open. If you meet at the casinos and hotels, I don't know. The Best Buy near my house closes at 6 and doesn't have the bathrooms open. I think it's just cost-cutting measures. Wow, guys, we have an hour long. You guys are wonderful. Tune in tomorrow. Go to Yellow Productions channel. He's going to be doing a live stream with me tomorrow. He was very nice to ask me to come there, so I hope you guys would support the channel and do all that kind of good stuff there. Support his channel there. If you guys want to reach out to me, we have our Facebook group. That's the best way to do it. And you can message me there. You guys can head up the Patreon if you guys want to. Get your name in the credits of the videos, except for the live streams. But shouts out to all the Patreon members. VegasFaceMask.com. No S at the end. The Facebook group is called Not Leaving Las Vegas. You might want to see us there. You guys are great. I love all of you guys. KB in Florida, it's at 7 p.m. tomorrow, Las Vegas time. 4 hours recording next. Ooh, man, I think that would be the capacity of my phone. It might go 4 hours, complete, straight, all the way through. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. Go Knights, go! Unless you're a Blackhawks fan, in which case we'll have a talk later. I always root for the team that knocks me out. So if the Blackhawks knocked out the Knights, I'd be a Blackhawks fan. So oh my God, Carmen, I tuned in late. Oh my God, I hope you see you tomorrow. Carmen, I'm going to be on Yellow Productions, just like your Yellow Super Chat. Yellow Productions has a YouTube channel. It's a very big channel, 200,000 people on the channel. We're going to be talking about living in Las Vegas tomorrow. Thank you so much, Carmen. You're great. We do have to end the stream. I feel so bad now. I want to give Carmen extra time, but I got to go. I got to do something for the wife. Family comes first, okay? So you're my family on YouTube, but that other family comes first, okay? You guys are great. Paul Kim says, if I were in a left-wing position in NHL and I see Sidney Crosby, I skate towards him and sticking... Oh, okay, you guys are great. I got to go. Hockey talk. Not leaving the hockey talk. 3, 2, 1, and click. Click, click.